Hi, this is Thunder from Booredatwork.com, and today we're doing a case review of the new Fractal Design R4, which is the successor to the R3. There are a couple cool differences with the R4, and we're going to show you in stages, but this is a full tower case, and let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features just in the front of the case already. So you do have the bay door, which you can open up. And again, very similar to the R3, you do have the foam here in front, and you have your enclosures here, of course, for your drives, basically your DVD drives on the top, as well as your fans. And we can easily access that by actually just if I just bring this with me and come in a little closer there, so you can actually just tap that, drop that down, and you can see our fans here. You have a 140 mm fan in there. You can add another 140 or 120, and actually you can easily pull this out. If you look up there, there's a lever. Bring it out here. Cool thing there is that you can also use water cooling. You can actually put a full water cooling system here in front, or just use your regular 140 mm fans. And this also has dust filters, so you can see the filter there, and you can actually pull out the dust filter from the top there. So just showing you that, very easy, and also very easy for you to clean. I mean, to put it back, I'm just going to use one hand here and show you guys. It's fairly simple. Sorry, right-handed. There you go. Close it up, and you're there. You also have voltage switches here, 12 volts, 7 and 5. You can select what's right for you, and we can close this up. Very easy, very simple. If you're worried about how air and ventilation goes into the front, you see it's actually through the sides here. So there's side vents here for the fans. At the top of the case, you do have your headphone port. You do have your reset button. You have your power button here, which lights up, circular ring. You've got two USB 3.0 with the headers, and two USB 2.0 there, which is very nice. So you do have 4 USB ports on the top of the case. The very top of the case here, you also have 2 fan installation units. You can install 2 140 mm fans or 2 120, or actually use liquid cooling here also, again, if you want to. So this case allows for a lot of cooling options and gives you a lot of cooling identities for what you want. Now, let's go to the right side of the case here, you can see there is a big CPU enclosure here. They've added that, makes it bigger from what you have in the R3. You also do have a lot of spaces for cable management, and of course your pass-through ports here, well spaced out. There's enough. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see there in the bottom's actually more space there. So give you nice options for cable management. You can also, which is actually new with this system, you can also secretly dock two solid-state hard drives here on the side panel. So there's space for one here, and there's space for the other two second one here. So you can actually put 2 solid-state hard drives in here by the right-hand panel, which is very nice. And now showing you the panel itself, you can see it's got that nice coating here, and easily slide that in for you. So very simple, and just pretty cool design. Now the back, of course, you've got a 140 mm fan here. You do have, of course, your PCI slots, and of course your slot again for your power supply. And this is also for your fan control there. So let's switch over and look at the other side, at the main entrance side of the case. Looking at the main segment of your case, you can see, of course, where your motherboard would go. And you can see, of course, also the pass-throughs for your wires. You do have your drive bay. What we have here is a 5 and a 3 bay system. Usually it's a 4-4 system, and you can see the amount of space this whole case affords you. So it's a lot of space, a lot of cooling avenues. You have one fan, of course, which you saw in the front that you're given. The second fan here, there's no fan on top, but you can add, like I mentioned, you can add 240 mm fans here if you choose. Also, just liquid cooling. There's enough space for that. Gives you enough space and avenue for that. Also, the drive bays, you can actually pull this out. See the screw ports here and here. You can unscrew this, pull it out. So if I don't need that much drive storage space, I can actually just pull it out. I can also take this out on the bottom because it's actually screwed in, it's not welded in. So technically, if I'm just running an SSD system, I can take this all out. I can put my SSDs right behind here, and I can have just liquid cooling all around, or I can just have SSD and then just one solid hard drive and have enough air flowing in the system, which is probably what I'll do. Is I will have an SSD and I'll have 2 drives here, and we'll have a lot of cooling here, so that, you know, we have a lot of cooling in the system. So so far I like what they've done here with the case, giving you a lot of cooling options. You know, theoretically you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans, and also in the front panel you have 6 fans. So you could have 6 fans flowing in this case, or you could have 2 fans as well as 2 liquid cooling setups if you want to, one on top and one in the front, which is very, very nice. You've got USB, like I said, you've got 2 USB 3.0 ports in the top, 2.0 ports also. You've got enough, just got enough space in this case, which is very nice. It retails for $109, so it's a very, very good case and well priced also. So if you're looking to upgrade your system, I suggest if you're looking for a case that is very adaptable, I think the Fractal Design R4 is a case for you. You can see the header for the USB 3.0 here. Just showing you that. And overall, I like it. We're going to use it in our system build, so you should check that out soon. But so far, I like the options that Fractal has given with this case. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thunder saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.